everybody? Welcome back to Fishing for Bass TV. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Fishing for Bass TV. Out here on the water. I just worked my way back through this little creek here, this little creek arm, and I thought to myself, man, let's do a boat tour. We haven't done the boat tour yet, so I decided, hey, what a better day than today. All right, so let's get into it. So I own a Nitro Z20, 2022 Nitro Z20. I got it end of April of last year, and I've loved this boat. It's an amazing boat. It's got plenty of storage, but we're gonna go through the boat and I'm gonna show you kind of everything that's going on here, and what I got in my compartments and all that. So we'll start in the back. My boat is powered by a Mercury 250. You see that good? I have the chesty on. By a Mercury 250 Pro XS. I love this motor. It's phenomenal. It's a freaking beast. I get it up to, I think the highest I've gotten up to is like 73.2 or 4. I never really go that fast, ever. I normally go about, I don't know, 65 to 70, I guess. But I don't ever go full bore very often. But that motor is very reliable. I've had absolutely zero issues with it. None whatsoever. This is my GoPro Power Stick 53. This is what normally this camera that you're seeing all this on is normally up here. And this plugs into the side of the GoPro, and then I turn my anchor light on right here. It's on actually because I just pulled it off. I turn that on right there and my GoPro stays powered all day long. And the cool part about this thing is it extends all the way up. Oops, I didn't lock it. It extends all the way up, so you can get a taller view. You can, if that's the view you want, that's great. If you want to bring it down one, you can do that too. If you want to bring it all the way down, you can do that too. And you can trailer, or you can ride down the lake with this thing all the way up. Let me get this going. With this thing all the way up, going 70 plus, and it stays perfect. It's screwed into where your anchor light would go. But anyways, so back storage, back deck, plenty of room on this back deck. It's a monster. Love everything about it, and it's big enough for your passenger to be fishing. This is my storage compartment. Comes with a cool tray in here. I keep, a couple screwdrivers. I don't even know what that is, and I've thrown some trash in there as well. But I got my main power switch right here. This is my cranking battery. This is an AGM. It's a 100 amp hour AGM, and then I've got 3 interstate batteries. That is for my 36 volt trolling motor, and then there's my power switch to my trolling motor. And then under here, this is cool about Nitro, is they have this tray. All your pumps and hoses and everything is easily accessible. Pretty cool. And then also, well, we'll get to that in a second. Oh, and they gave you a cool diagram here in case you need to see anything about the wiring or the way it's wired. Back in this compartment, we've got tackle boxes for days. This is where I keep my motor sticks. This is where I keep my steer stoppers. I've got some baits down there, and then I've got a variety of boxes back here of all different kinds of stuff. I also keep my fish finder screen cleaner stuff back here as well. So, and the cool thing about these compartments is these trays lift out of here. They lift out of here. You can pull them out if you're going on a trip or bringing somebody with you. And then if you need to run wires from the back compartment, all the way up to the front, you can do that through here as well. Same compartment on this side. I've got my Spro bag. That's where I bring all my extra set of clothes just in case I fall in the dang water. or anything like that happens, I've got a variety of stuff in here. If you don't know about this stuff right here, bait fuel, you should probably try it. I got my my G juice, a couple bottles of that. You know, I got tools, extra jacket, bag of baits, first aid kit. I got line back here, another little first aid kit, freaking tape. You never know when you're gonna need some duct tape. I mean, I got all kinds of stuff. I've got my prop wrench back here. So this is kind of a catch-all for me, this compartment here, and the same on this side. This lifts up. So I apologize if the camera's moving around, guys. It's on my chest. Where are we at? All right, live wells. Well, I'll start here. Got a cool ruler here, little bump board to oh, sorry, I was trying to get this out. It's got fish slime on it, so it's stuck. But got a cool little nitro ruler, comes with the boat, slides right in there nice and easy. Normally comes out a lot easier. As you can see, there's fish slime all over this bump board here, so that's pretty cool. I do use that a lot. Live wells, got 2 live wells. I think these are 18 gallons each, and I've got the I forget what these are called. Oh man, I forget which ones these are, to be honest. Oh yeah, these are they're TH Marine, but they're called I forget. I don't remember, but they're the clips that, you know, you don't have to puncture the fish's mouth. But anyways, these live wells are, this live well system is amazing, man. It's they're very deep. They've got this lip here to where, you know, the fish feel comfortable in there, and whenever you're moving around the lake, you know, they don't jump up and hit this stuff. You know, it's perfect. I really do like these live wells a lot. They work great. It's the same one on the other side. They are very, very deep. I can't even reach down there from where I'm at all the way to the bottom. But anyways, I will say this, Nitro's live wells are phenomenal. All right. Then you got a cool place to keep your net. Slides right in there. And you got these little straps to keep them down. Moving back, in between the two seat, the captain's seat and the passenger, you got this handy dandy storage bin. This is where I keep my my scale, my Rapala scale. Again, non-puncture. It's the clip-on. I think this is the 50-pound one. Man, if you've never tried this scale before, this is the best scale on the market, hands down. You should try it. I got my trolling motor remote in here for my iPilot. Got an extra pair of sunglasses, a couple of them, one for cloudy days. Got some fish attractant, paste, some extra hooks, some Tokyo rigs. Got my fishing license. So this is where I keep my wallet sometimes and my phone and stuff. These chairs, phenomenal chairs. They're very, very comfortable. When you sit down in it, and I'm 6 foot, you got your feet can rest easy on this. Passenger's got rods, 6 rod slots. Goes back here to his personal or her personal bungee to keep them down. I only have a single console, but I do have the capability to put another one in. That's what this screw is. These 3 screws just screws right in. I'm thinking about getting one later on. But as a passenger, I mean, as you can see, man, you're riding in style and it's comfortable. I mean, my legs are completely extended. I mean, if you really want to lean back just a tiny bit, keep your feet up. You got your bleep bar right here you can hold on to if we get in rough water. Moving on, captain's chair. There's my life jacket, my beanie, some gloves. It was cold this morning. All right, at the helm. That's where you turn the motor on and off. This is your power switch to all of the gadgets here. I've got my throttle. I've got my kill switch down here. And right here is your Livewell flaps, open and close. I keep it closed when I hop on. And then right here at the dashboard, we've got the horn. Listen to this thing. Woo, boy, that thing's loud. You got your fill and recirc for both Livewells down here. Fill, recirc, recirc, fill. You got your bilge, automatic, manual. You've got your nav light, anchor lights. You got your dimmer lights, and then you got your normal gauge cluster. Battery. You got your miles per hour, RPMs. This is your water gauge, and then your trim. That's your trim gauge right there. And then I opted when I got the boat to get the power trim. I have a manual jack plate. I forgot to tell you that I do have a jack plate on here, but it's a manual jack plate, and so thus I don't have the second trim for the jack plate. So this is only for this is the trim, motor up and down. And then on the at the helm, I have a Garmin UHD 93SV flush mounted. This thing is couldn't ask for anything more. And I've got all my graphs networked with my live scope, so when I mark waypoints, they're shared, and I can see any transducer on any one of my fish finders, on either fish finder, same with the live scope as well. So that's pretty cool. And then a good steering wheel. I love the steering wheel. Everything's great here. It's comfortable. Oh, I forgot to mention, down here I have a RAM mount you put your phone into, and so as you're driving, your phone can be there and easily accessible. Moving forward, we'll start out here. This is there's cup holders everywhere. I haven't showed you. There's a cup holder there. There's a cup holder down here next to the captain's chair right there, and you also have like a little slot with some of that soft foam right there. You can put your phone on, that non-slip stuff. And you also have a 12-volt USB, a 12-volt USB right here that you can plug whatever you want into. So that's right there as well by your captain's chair. Another cup holder, got places to put your tools. And then I use these cup holders most of all for freaking baits throughout the day. I've got all kinds of baits in here, and I've got some more electric tape. And moving on, this is one of my favorite parts about this boat is the cooler. So I've got some food in here. Got a huge cooler. I use it for I have bags of baits in here. A whole bag of baits. Put a bunch of 6 cents flukes. Got my waters. Yes sir, go Cowboys. Sorry Tom Brady. Got my waters. I got some rope in here. I got more baits. Got another bag of some 6 cent stuff. But if you want to use this as an actual cooler like it's meant for, it is great. I've had ice. I've put a whole bag of ice in here, and after about 2.5 days, it stayed, the ice stayed good in there. And I will say, this foam back here, see, I just had to push this back on there a little bit. When I got this boat, that was one of my main problems, is all the foam in my rod boxes on the back side of my live wells. All the foam was coming off. I had to, and I took it back up to Bass Pro, and they so-called fixed it. They did not. It stayed stuck on there for maybe a couple days. I had to go and buy some Gorilla Glue spray, adhesive spray, and I haven't done this one because this one was one of the ones that actually was okay, and now it's starting to come off after a year. But I had to go and spray this rod box, my main storage compartment, that I had to spray it all. So anyways, I'm sure anybody else that has a Nitro knows that whatever they use to keep those down, it's not good. And maybe my boat was just a bad one, but anyways. And I also keep my little fishing towel in here as well. But and they give you this cool trash can. I use this to put my food in it, and then after I eat my food, then my trash will go in there, and I empty it out every day. And then this is actually a storage tray. As you can see, I keep a bunch of freaking baits in here. It's made, and you can pull this out. See how I'm jiggling this? You can pull this out, but it's made to keep your sandwiches out of the ice and out of the water. Moving on. Middle storage compartment. Massive, massive storage. This thing is huge. I keep a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. I've got these speed bags. Those are full of baits. Both of those. Baits, 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 baits. Gives you enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3700s. Got another bag, speed bag. So 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a total of 10 between the 2 slots. You can take these out if you want. I like the divider. I've also got, you know, stuff stacked on the sides, my spinnerbait box. Stuff stacked on the sides, and I also have, you know, a bunch of gloves that I keep shoved down in there. I've got an extra reel in that box. Some more of these smaller 3600s. Got all my frogs. You know, just some random miscellaneous. That's what it says, miscellaneous. But I've got my Ned rigs, my swim bait heads. Right here is my shaky head box. Got some extra line. Just swim baits laying around. Like I said, I got gloves shoved in there. I got my drop shot box, and I use this a lot. Got a box full of tungstens. Got my fish grippers. Got some hook remover in case it gets real deep down there. I don't really ever use those. Got a bunch of dye, red and blue. Spike it. There's 2 cup holders in here. I've never understood why they put cup holders in the storage box, but yeah, it's definitely in here. Got a big old knife just in case. Some more Spike it. Hey, and I will say this now that I'm doing this, is the best braid scissors you can buy are these right here. Ooh, are these right here. And I forget the name of them. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen these at your local store. These things are awesome. And I just bought a second pair. They were on sale for like $3. So I bought another pair, but those are awesome. Got markers, split ring, pliers. My terminal box, I got a bunch of terminal tackle in here. All kinds of different weights and hooks. My jig box. I don't know if you guys know anything about these jig boxes, but these jig boxes, man, are awesome. Got some new ones on the side. I just kind of shove them in here on the sides. The ones I just haven't opened yet. But the storage bin for the jigs that Plano makes, man, it's so easily accessible, man. And I love these boxes. They're really expensive. That's why I haven't got any more. But lipless cranks, that's one thing I don't have a lot of. I don't have a lot of lipless. Got enough though. Top water box, got a bunch of spooks, big, small, ploppers, ton of top waters. And then I got my big glide baits box with a big spoon in there, rat bait, some swim baits. Another speed bag. So all these bags right here are plumb full of baits. Another speed bag. Speed bag. Full of stuff. Just an assortment of baits. Then I got my A-rig box. Got a bunch of A-rigs in here and swim bait heads and all that. So another speed bag with a bunch of baits. And then I've got my soft plastic swim baits here in this box. Got some mag drafts, some dark sleepers. I think that's a Savage gear. Got some more mag drafts, more sleepers. I love this bait right here, the bull shad burrito. I don't know if you guys have ever used this bait, but it's a slayer. And then I've got a Huddleston as well. Let's put all this stuff back. And these little KBD speed bags, guys, they're the best I've found. They keep a ton of soft plastics in them, a ton. And they're just, you know, they fit well in this storage box. And these little speed bags from 6 Cents are great too. I've actually, this was the first one that I owned, and then I found these on sale. I was gonna go and buy the 6 Cents ones because they are phenomenal. It's made well, man. This little bag is definitely made well, man. And I've had this thing for a few, almost about 2.5 years now. These little speed bags sometimes are on sale for like 10 bucks. And I think these are a little bit cheaper. Those are on sale for 10 bucks, the bigger ones. I think these are like 8 or 9 when they go on sale. But that's my storage box, guys. That's the main storage anyways. It's where I keep all my stuff. And we've got plenty of storage, man. Plenty of storage on this boat. And we're not even done. That's just the main box here. Moving on, we have the right rod box. Let me undo this so I can push them over. We've got the right rod box, and in here I keep my chair, a bunch of life jackets, my kids' life jackets, my throwable. There is my fire extinguisher. I've got some line down there. I've got bags of baits in here, bags of baits, more bags of baits, more bags of baits, more bags of baits, baits everywhere. And down here, this is where it starts getting good. Down here, I've got my Garmin networking hub. Y'all see that good? Got my Garmin networking hub. I got my lithium battery. That's an Amped Outdoors lithium. I got my GLS 10 box for my live scope. There's my nav light right there. I've got a paddle down here. I don't know if you can see it. There's my paddle. But that's the right rod box. Got a ton of stuff in there. And then obviously got a bunch of rods on the deck. And because I'm actually fishing right now. As soon as I'm done with this, we're gonna go fishing again. Hopefully we can start catching something. I haven't caught anything today. That's why I started to do this. So I literally haven't caught squat. Haven't caught squat. All right, left rod box. This is where I keep my rods. And I've only got my big swim bait rod in here right now. Everything else is on the deck. But you've got stairs, you've got slots to put your rods into on top and bottom. And I've opted, a lot of people take those out. I don't know if you can see those, the organizer. I've kept it in there, and I can fit 2 per slot. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can keep 20 rods in here, and and there's even room underneath that I could put more. If I ever carry more than 20 rods, then I might take that out. But these rod boxes are massive, guys. They're massive. Keep a ton of stuff in them. All right, now to the good spot. Oh, I came off my spot. Well, let me troll over here real quick and get back over here in the middle. All right, so up front, I've got a 112-pound Minn Kota Ultrex. That's the trolling motor that I have. That is a bad Mamba Jamba. This is the iPilot Link version. And the reason why I have the iPilot Link version is the first day that I got on the water, I dropped my trolling motor down when I bought the boat. And this, I bought this brand new, guys. Dropped the trolling motor, which it was a regular Ultrex. It was just the Minn Kota Ultrex. It wasn't the Link. It was the iPilot, but it wasn't the iPilot Link. And the only difference between the Link and the other one is the controller. And but you know, the controller on the Link is touchscreen. Anyways, I dropped it down. My trolling motor didn't work. Literally first day on the water. So I went back, took it back to Bass Pro the next day. The next morning I was there when they opened, and they went to the showroom. They didn't have another Ultrex. The only other Ultrex they had at 112 pound with spot lock was this iPilot Link on another showroom boat, and they took it off and put it on mine. And I'm gonna be honest, I love the touchscreen remote. I actually like it. And this trolling motor is just a beast, man. It's just a beast. You got the foot tray down here for the trolling motor, and it's a recessed. Got another cup holder, places to put your tools, and I've got my my nav and anchor light buttons up front on the front deck. This is to trim your motor up and down. Got this nice little step here. This is also where you're gonna mount, if you have a double stack mount, which I'm gonna have really soon. I'm gonna mount my 12-inch from my live scope here, and then this unit above it, and so I'll mount it right into here. But right now, what I'm running on this is a Garmin UHD 93 SV, and I've got my live scope as well. So I do run the Garmin live scope. I have the LVS 32, and man, I love this unit so much. If you haven't tried live scope, don't let people deter you away from it. It is freaking awesome, and shows you the fish behavior. If they're not biting that color, you can see it, and or they're not entertaining that type of bait. Change baits. The things you get to learn about fish using live scope, man, is just phenomenal. It's a great tool to have. Just because you have live scope does not mean you're going to slay them. That does not make the fish bite, fellas. This just gives you an opportunity to see a little bit more down below, and so it's just a tool. And God, I can't think of what mount this is. It's a oh my gosh, that's driving me crazy. That is a ram mount. This is on a ram mount, and couldn't even think of the name. My bad, but we got it. All right, guys, so that wraps up the boat tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you're looking to get a nitro boat, guys, I'll tell you right now, the Z20, hey, will not disappoint. This boat is phenomenal. You've got plenty of space, plenty of storage, beast of a motor, and you'll be happy. I promise you. And I did forget to show you guys, they do have lights in here, and they have lights inside of they do have lights that you can turn on if you need to during the night or early in the morning, and they're in each rod box as well. And make sure that you keep these tight. your wind visor here. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. This is my Nitro. This is my 2022 Nitro Z20, and beautiful boat. I love it. I'll show some pictures of the outside. I know you guys can't really see it, but I'll show some pictures right now. So yeah, the boat's awesome, and if you're looking at to get on the water, and you want a tournament ready boat, this is definitely it. Hey, until next time, guys, I salute to every single one of you. I'm out.